What's up, YouTube? So Matt with Chrome Donkey here. This is going to be episode 3. So in episode 1 we did a quick tour, quick walk around of the two skis. Episode 2, the most latest video. At this point we did the traction pad removal. And in episode 3 today I'm going to be debadging both of these skis. I'm probably not going to mess with any of the decals below the bumper line because the actual big SeaDoo logo on both sides is perfectly intact. Probably do a nice polish job, everything below the bumper on the hull, so I'm going to leave those graphics intact. But everything above the bumper line is going to have to go. So all the graphics on the gray pieces of the ski, and then I also may remove some up on the hoods. So we'll see, but the old trusty heat gun ought to make quick work of this if it's anything like the last ones. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll give you guys some time-lapse footage of this process. Alright guys, as a final recap, the project is done. I actually kept recording on the GoPro last night, or so I thought, with a dead battery for about another 5 minutes as a recap yesterday. Realized that this morning when I imported the footage. So we're doing the recap the following morning just to show you guys what I did yesterday. So again, to put a close on episode 3, it was the debadging of the skis. So I yanked all the labels off, all the stickers, everything from the bumper and above. And then on the hood, I did decide to leave the Bombardier. I left the SeaDoo RX logos on both, and that is going to be my next project, is to try to clean up the hoods. So you can see, maybe you can see, it is a little dark out here in the morning, but there's some, oxidation, there's some dirt, there's who knows what, on these over the years, but it does seem like it's gonna come off. So what I want to do is get out here with some wash, and see if I can't, clean this up with some degreaser and then put some wax on it and just see how well these come back with regards to shine. I'm really hopeful that the shine will return once I put some wax on it and get them good and cleaned, because that will save me having to repaint that. And I want to know before I get into the sanding and the paint process if I'm going to be able to salvage the hoods. And I really think I am, because I mean, just looking at this gray, it's real smooth, it's reflective, you know, and I really don't see any, honestly, I don't see any chips of paint or any deep gashes or anything in these hoods. So I'm going to try to salvage that. All the stickers are gone, just like I said. The other thing that I'm still on the fence about is what I do with regards to the handlebars. So if I turn on the light here, one of the things I know that I've got to get is a new start, stop, and VTS button. The VTS is okay, but typically you get these in a set off eBay, real cheap. It's literally just the rubber buttons. That one actually has a cut in it from over the years, people pressing it. Same thing over here with the DI. Again, the good thing about restoring two of the exact same jet skis at the same time is the parts are interchangeable. You know exactly what you're getting. You don't have to hunt for different parts. I still don't know what I'm doing with handlebars though, because what I did on the XP is I literally took this piece of plastic right there at the reinforcements and I gave it a little bit of wings on the side and cut that with a Dremel tool so I would have a spot to secure it with zip ties. And then this particular bracket here is actually for the handlebar pad. See how it's got the two holes? That's where that handlebar pad bracket actually bolts on. But with the BMX style, you don't have the handlebar pad. So I use those two bolt holes to secure the zip ties, which hold this piece of plastic on. It's super secure, it's not going anywhere, and at the end of the day, the only thing it has to do is make sure that this is secure so the key pops off when and if you fly off the jet ski. And as we all know, it's really just a matter of time if you haven't gone off. So that's all fine. So I'm still debating on, do I do that with this one? Do I do XP or the XP style that I did over there with the BMX handlebars and just leave it open and exposed? I already have the trigger grip, so these are going away. I've got the trigger grip that you reach around from the actual front side. I've actually got a blue and a red, so I think that'll help, you know, with the accent pieces, give it a little bit extra pop. So I'm definitely doing that regardless. The path of least resistance, of course, is to put it back the way it came with these plastic pieces, and that way I don't have to do any cutting. However, these plastic pieces are 20 years old, so what's it gonna look like when those are cleaned up? So time will tell, so that's gonna be a project for another day. But like I said, the next thing I'm gonna do is hit up those hoods, see how well they clean up, and then I will decide what I do with the handlebar setup. So that's it for this video, guys. Backing up, make sure I don't trip and fall in my garage because it is kind of a cluster at the moment. But those are the skis. I've got the seats down here. I actually got my shipment yesterday from Watercraft Superstore. So I've got the seat covers, I've got the traction mats, and I do actually have replacement handlebar pads if I decide to keep it original. So I'll have a nice blue and a red handlebar cover for that pad. So if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit like if you enjoyed this video, and also don't forget about the playlist. Make sure to subscribe to this particular playlist, the Project RX playlist, because I'm planning on doing very short videos as this project goes on so you guys can see the overall build. So make sure to subscribe to that too. Thanks so much for stopping by the channel. Stay safe, have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video. Stay tuned.